What's up, everybody, man? You guys already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. Hit that like and subscribe button, man. Share the content, jump in the comments. Let's get it cracking. May 20, on the way this Saturday, MGM Graham, Las Vegas, Nevada. We have the undisputed lightweight championship of the world with the undisputed champion Devin the Dream Haney versus Vasil Lomachenko. Man, this is going to be a great fight. This fight is actually 4 years in the making, man. Yeah, man, Vasil Lomachenko obviously was widely recognized as far as the ESPN pound for pound list as the #1 fighter in the world with only at that time, I believe, like 14 fights, which is crazy, unheard of. I mean, they kind of hyped that man up to the point to where as though, I mean, they had him in front of a lot of great boxers when he had not really accomplished the things that a lot of those guys had accomplished. But at one point he was #1, and that's when Devin wanted to smoke with him. You know, Devin Haney wanted to smoke. Loma didn't feel like it was a need to even have that bout, that fight, because Devin hadn't done nothing in his eyes up until that point either. So fast forward 4 years from around that time, here we go. I mean, Devin calling the shots right now. He is the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He wanted that fight then, and he still wants that fight. Obviously, Devin is a lot younger, a lot bigger, a lot stronger, a lot faster, has the reach advantage versus Lomachenko. I like Lomachenko's footwork. He got experience, obviously, having over 400 and some amateur fights, which he won 400 of those, which is an insane amateur pedigree, man, background. Devin the Dream Haney, man, like I said, he has the reach. He hasn't really fought a lot of great competition, though he did go over Australia and beat Cambosis not once, but twice over there to capture all the belts, and then defended the belts and then whooped them again, you know. Lomachenko was the one that started the whole email thing, you know, calling him an email champion. And, you know, they've been feuding for quite a while. It's been obvious that Haney doesn't like Vasil Lomachenko at all. And he basically said he wanted to put him in retirement. And Loma obviously is the smaller fighter. Like I said, he got great footwork, southpaw. Devin has a ring IQ. I think one of the best boxers in the game today. Like I said, he's the bigger, younger, stronger fighter. Lomachenko going to have to figure out how he's going to be able to, even with his angles, like I said, he's really good with angles. But he's also a slow starter in fights. Is this going to be a fight where Lomachenko is going to have to obviously not give up so many rounds? He's always trying to set you up with his movement, trying to see with his feints. How can he get in? How can he exploit you? What you're going to do when he feints, your movements. He's very calculated on that. And in some cases, afraid to get countered as well. Versus Devin should be able to keep Loma at bay if he chooses to. He's the bigger fighter, so if he chooses to kind of try to walk Loma down, it all depends on what Loma shows up. If Loma want to stand in front of him or continue to use the angles and things of that nature when it comes to a skill set. But I believe that Vasil Lomachenko cannot give up a lot of rounds like he normally does. And I also believe that Devin has to win a lot of those rounds decisively, because I believe if it gets down to a close fight heading into the championship rounds, that decision can go either way. Lomachenko is known for a second half type of fighter. He gets better, he gets stronger once he downloads all the data from his opponent. I've also seen Devin get better as a fight goes down. Cardio seems to be on point. He never appears to be tired. I guess he trains well. Yeah, so it's basically who wanted more. Devin has expressed how much he wants it more, and you know how he wants to send Loma on his way to retirement. Loma stepped away. He had a fight, you know, his last fight. Wasn't a great performance. And then he had took time off, you know, to go defend his home country, man. You know, he was going to fight for his country. He was already lined up, you know, in battle, man, ready to stand up for his country. He came back, had a fight. It wasn't super impressive, but he got the job done. And like I said, Haney, you know, had went back to Australia and took care of business while he looked impressive as well. And this fight right here will set up a whole lot of other things. I mean, Devin has been on the record saying that he wants all the top guys, you know, Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, and as many other top guys he could possibly face before he decide maybe, you know, to move up to 140. So Devin seems like he's not ducking no smoke. He know what he has right now. He know everybody wants it. And he's giving the opportunity right now to Loma. Loma, 35 years of age. If Loma can somehow pull off the upset, get the victory, then the whole game changes, you know, as far as opponents, as far as everything in the lightweight division. Should be an exciting contest. I lean towards Haney. One, I believe he is the bigger fighter. He is the stronger fighter. He is the younger fighter. He may be the fastest fighter between the two. But there are a lot of things that go Loma's way as well. Again, both fighters need to start off fast. Devin needs to win those rounds decisively. I believe him and his team knows that. I think they know what they up against. And Loma knows what he up against as well. Like one of the best young champions in the game, and know he cannot give up a lot of rounds to a guy like that. Now, Devin chin has been tested at least once by Linares, and that joker was crip walking over to the corner, man. So it still isn't proven how solid his chin is. Not saying Loma is the biggest puncher, but it's his accuracy with the punches that kind of makes his punches, you know, have some volume behind it. Devin has a little snap in his punches as well. Like I said, man, it should be an interesting match. I expect early for it to be sort of like a fill out, but in order for Devin to win this fight, if it has to go to the cards, I think he needs to be aggressive. I think he also needs to fight smart, but at the same time, you know, he has to win those rounds decisively. And in order for Loma to win, I think he cannot afford to give up too many rounds like he normally does and then try to push in the later rounds to get the fight. So it's going to be an interesting fight, man. Who you guys got? Go ahead and drop it in the comments, man. Tell me why you picking who you picking. I'm going to roll with Devin Haney by a slight edge. I trust the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. It's your boy, Sports Guy TV, where we talk sports like religion. And I'm out. Until the next time.